Happy Easter vlog, my lovelies. Yes, Shannon still has the god-awful coleslaw, which we need to sort out and put some competes on and cover up. But, oh god, sleepy. Sleepy indeed. It's Good Friday morning. I have been up since about 7. We had a bit of a late night last night, and I've just managed to kick Easter weekend off because it's mine and Dan's weekend next weekend. So we are off to Hastings. We've got a lunch and vineyard tour, which was one that Mum picked us up for Christmas. So we've just booked a little hotel down there, and we've booked the True Crime Museum. So we're going to have a little weekend down Hastings next week. So that will be good. But I need to get myself out of bed. I need to fluff up. Can we put you in there? We'll put you in the tissue box for the moment. And we actually have a few exciting days, to be honest. Let's pop that down there. We have a visitor at the house. You will probably hear her, to be perfectly honest. Hannah and Dan are already downstairs rabbiting away. So yes, we picked Mum up last night. I went down after, I get really finicky doing the bed. We went down, I grabbed her after work, and we got back, and I was supposed to be cooking a steak dinner. Yeah, we didn't have a steak dinner, my lovelies. We ended up, Mum was like, it's too late. By the time we got back with traffic and that, it was about just gone 8 o'clock. So I was like, okay, I don't like the way this goes when it's folded. It's the only thing about this bedding that slightly annoys me. So we didn't get back until about 8ish. So she said, I tell you what, if you got anything around you, I'm like, Mum, there's anything you need around you. So she said, okay then. So we walked up and we got a little bit of chippy, so that was nice. Yes, I still have my Valentine's throw because I don't have a Hamish the Highland Cow throw. However, Mum was telling me loads of places she's seen Hamish stuff. So I feel like, she said Tesco, I feel like she's picked me up a Hamish throw for my birthday. So that will go lovely with the bin. We're just gonna, should we just stick, we'll stick with the green ones today. We won't put them on. Oh, what I do need is to put my slippers on. Oh, take you out of the tissue box. Let's just pop you there for a minute. I got up, I put the heating on because it was a bit chilly this morning. I can't lie, it was a bit chilly. So yeah, I've just edited a video that's going up. Very, very sleepy. Phone's on charge. We're actually off to Suffolk Food Hall today for some breakfast, which me and Dan have been there once. We went down with his little ones and had like a breakfast roll. But I think, I don't know, I'm really looking forward to a fully occasion. But let's see, they're rabbiting away. And then I think we're going Felix. I'm not too sure. Oh my god, they're watching me on the TV. That's one thing I don't need.
Yeah, only because I couldn't find those cups or whatever.
What do you mean?
I come down and she's sitting there like, I said, what are you doing? She was like,
I couldn't find a cup,
find
coffee, nothing.
Oh.
I tried
Mum, they're all hung up.
I tried to wash up and I couldn't find the plug hole and the hot water.
Mum, all the cups are hung up.
And I did the water and it was cold. I thought, oh, God.
She didn't realise the other side of the thing. Oh, we need to get
sweets there.
no, they're wasabi nuts.
Oh, really?
Look, this is, guys, I'm talking to you and then I've come down and they've got me on the TV. That's not what you need, is it? We need to get batteries if we go today for the smoker alarm because our smoke alarm went off. So also, guys, you probably can't see, this is the new style light that Dan's gone for as opposed to that one. However, this one, we need to sort out the wiring. I just realised you put the bird thing on the window. So we're going to have birds on the window. We're going to do a dump run again over Easter because this should be the last of it. That we're going to pop in a couple of bins and have a separate bin for parcels in case our neighbour's not here. But yeah, this is literally the last of it for the dump.
Oh, look, little birdie, little birdie, little birdie. Watch him.
Oh, okay. Dan thinks it's going to gravitate him towards here. Will he come to the window? Maybe because I'm standing here. Not. What are we doing with the bench? Are we breaking that up or sanding it?
It's totally up to you.
Well, he's on the washing line. Okay. Dan gets very excited.
No, no, I just think they're...
I think he's flown off, darling.
Oh, Dan, okay.
He's gone.
What was the saying?
The birds.
No, the bench.
Oh yeah, the bench.
What do you want to do to it? I can either sand it down and you can paint it, or you
I
can
don't...
get rid of it. It looks pretty sturdy, I can't lie.
Do you think it would be safe?
Safe.
I don't know. They're properly having a oh, the Costco haul.
Yeah.
So if we go Costco, this is what I said. Like you'll have to probably pick up for Dada.
Oh no, I won't pick up. No.
We've already got when we're at the farm shops this weekend, we've got to pick Dada up some fruit and veg. I've had my list from him. He messaged me as well this morning, radishes and beetroot, don't forget.
Maybe it's just...
Oh, and I like what mug you've got.
Hey?
Yeah, I like the mug you've got. My mug that Dan designed. How did you sleep?
Oh, well, a bit hot.
Hot.
I'd been legging in and out like the okey cokey, and then this morning I thought, quick, I better get up. It's about 9 o'clock. And when I looked, it was 7. I thought, oh, the sun's shining.
So you've been sitting down here for about an hour, just...
Sitting there. Yeah.
I was trying to find the plug, and then I couldn't find no coffee or the cup, and I thought, oh, I'll just sit and wait.
Did you not see all the cups hanging by the
Well, I didn't think you had to use them, you know.
They're just for show them ones.
Oh.
Mum obviously needs to get reacquainted with the house. But yeah, we are going to have a little chill. I'm going to have a cup of tea and then get ready for breakfast.
Oh, yes.
And probably not watch myself on the TV.
You feel like summer days to me, warm, tender, sunny rays. I hope that we are meant to be. You say nothing at all when we meet, yet somehow I know your history. Oh, come what may, I'm ready. Picture frames, lavender and paint.
So my lovelies, I am all ready. I've gone for a jumpsuit, but I'm just putting on my Skin and Me. So as I say, I'm going to give this a go. This was what was recommended, and when I spoke to the dermatologist and sent it all over, this is what they advise. So I kind of use this at the minute as a base cream for my makeup, and I don't really wear makeup much at the moment, but I thought we're going out, I want to make a bit of an effort. So the plan of action is Suffolk food hall for breakfast. I think we're then going to take Mum for a little walk along Felixstowe Pier, and then probably into Rendlesham. No, not Rendlesham, we might go Marshallham. So many shums, I get a little bit confused. To have a little look. I've got to pop into Aldi and get some baking bits. Dada's just watched the Nando's video and he's like, can you give me some of them spicy peri bits? So I've got to pick up him some of those. And then I think when we come back, while Dan is at the dump, me and Mum will walk to the butcher's to pick up some lamb burgers. Hopefully they still have some, because it'll probably be a bit later on and our butcher's gets very, very busy. If not, would it be something we would do first thing in the morning tomorrow? I don't know. We've got a few options. And then come back here. I'm going to do a little bit of filming. Mum says she'll probably just have a little bit of a chill. So, yeah. And then dinner tonight, I think I am doing the steak dinner. So, I'm going to sneeze now, ain't I? Hay fever. Kicking my tush. literally. I need to take my tablets actually before I go. But yeah, as I say, I do hope that you guys all had a lovely Easter. Obviously Easter would have been done and dusted by the time this goes up, but I do hope you had a lovely Easter. Let me know what you got up to and your plans. But yeah, I thought, oh well, might as well put a little bit of makeup on, make an effort. And then I was like, oh, the weather, I don't think it's going to rain. I hope it's not going to rain. But I still want it to be covered and something that I could put on with a jacket. So I think I'm going to chuck my denim jacket on with this. And I'm going to put on one of my pairs of 270s. We're not going to go like actually onto the beach. So my shoes shouldn't get wrecked. If she says that, probably will come back and it's stained. I hope not. But yeah, I can't believe I just had to give Mum a tour of the kitchen again so that she that she knew where everything was, because earlier on she's like, I didn't know where the cups were. She's like, the tap was just coming out cold, and I was like, it's the lever's the other side. She was like, I didn't even know that. I was like, aye. But oh, get that. So yeah, I'm just gonna plod along with makeup. We're still in Hagrid era with the hair, but you know what, I'm not actually complaining, because when I put it up in a bun and that, it's so voluminous. I haven't had a bun like that in a long time. When I put it up in a ponytail, it's all done and dusted, so I have like a bouffant on my head. So we're just gonna let it be free. But yeah, I think I'm gonna quickly put my lashes on. I don't know what to do with my lip, because I'll obviously put a dark lipstick on, but I don't know whether to put one of my Compeed patches, because we are eating and they say it doesn't come off when eating. However, I have had a few instances this week where it has come off, and them Compeed lip patches, my lovelies, they're not cheap. So I'm like, it says for up to 12 hours. I want to get a blooming good few hours out of them. So yeah, I might take them in my bag for after I've stuffed my face, but I might just decide what lippy to wear. So I will check in with you once this is all done and we're ready to go.
Farm shop.
Actually, we don't need it for the farm shop, but we might need it because we've got. Okay, we've got to go to Aldi and that. So yes, we will actually have to take some shopping bags, because Dada's just messaged and said, can you get some spicy peri chicken? So Mum's going to go back laden up just with food. So yes, the next few bits you'll see will probably be our Suffolk food haul. I will take the camera with us anyway.
Taking these?
Don't have to, but Mum's got shopping bags. They're like the nice Hessian bags. But she's brought bags with her. There you've got. It's only Aldi. The farm shop, you get a bag, or like, was it a box last time? Box.
So take two.
Okay, well, I need to get some baking bits when we go out and do, so I'll pick up some baking bits. But yeah, I've not put a patch on my lip. I've just put really dark lipstick. Yes. Close that. And yeah, off we go. Mum's first time at Suffolk food hall.
They all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Odd thoughts and some dusty dreams, and we seem to find common ground. Guess everyone's got their own sound. I never cared much about fitting in, what's right or a sin, but as you stand before me, I give in. Picture frames, lavender and pain, they all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky Just tell me I belong. That I'm the lucky one. I'm your chosen one. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here, living this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one. Picture frames, lavender and pain. They all live here within this romance. I get the chance to stop the run and be the lucky one.
We are back and I'm cold. Shock. We've just come back from the butcher's because we've picked up lamb and mint burgers and pork and apple burgers actually for the Easter food. And while we was there, I also picked up the jumbo sausages that our butcher does. And we're just cooking them up as a little snack because breakfast was delightful. Very, very nice. We then went into Suffolk Food Hall Farm Shop and we got some goodies. So let me show you. Do they? Let it fire. So we actually went down to Felixstowe as well, that you would have seen. I put my dressing gown on because everyone else is warm, but I'm freezing. We've got the back door open and I'm like, I'm cold. I need warmth, so that's why I've got my dressing gown on. But we also went to Felixstowe. And at Felixstowe, they have the Easter market on at the moment along the promenade, to which also there's like a little section, kind of like a mini Camden, to be honest. And with that, there's all different stalls doing random bits like crystals, homeware, everything like that. And we went into one which was called Marvellous by Michelle. And of course, if it's Highland Cow, I've got to pick it up. So I got a fridge magnet. I got a little coaster. And we also picked up a canvas. And Mum also got some as well. She got gonk versions. So she has a gonk coaster, I believe. No, she didn't get a coaster. She just got a gonk magnet along with her gonk canvas. So that will be going up in the living room. And then from the farm shop, picked up 2 peppercorn sachets because I need those for dinner tonight because we're having steak. So I actually need my tongs. Where's my tongs? Tong, 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 tong. But yeah, the weather has actually been very, very nice. However, I'm just always cold. I don't know why. I can't lie. But I am. I'm just always a cold person. So don't mind me. It's probably, I actually don't know how warm it is today. But yeah. No matter what the temperature, I always say if it's not like high 20s, like the Caribbean, I'm cold. So let's just do that. Oh, I didn't put enough oil in. Let's get that round. So alongside with that at the farm shop, so this was all from Suffolk Food Hall, I picked up a 500ml of crushed garlic oil. Now I didn't know whether to get garlic oil or smoked garlic oil, but I've gone, oh my goodness, I just hit myself in the face. Did you see that? Knocked myself out with crush. Literally crushed my face. And with that, have you took me lashes off? We're still alright. We're hanging on by a wing and a prayer, guys. We're hanging on. Pick this up because on Easter we've got salad with cockles and shack, but I'm also going to do breads and oils because you know me, I love my breads and dips, whether it be Christmas or Easter. Little baguettes. Oh my goodness. You okay?
Yeah.
I think he fell over. And then we picked up 6 cheese straws. I'm so excited for these. Look. Delicious. We then, for the burgers for tomorrow, picked up some 3 big lovely cheese rolls because you can't be having a normal roll. In this house we like cheese on everything, and if it's on a roll, absolutely great. We also then picked up some mini meringue kisses rainbow fruit. Now I think I took a video of it, you would have seen they had absolutely huge meringues, all different flavours, and I was like, what are we going to go for? But I thought with the fresh ones, you've got to be careful because you have to eat them there and then, and I didn't know if we had stuff that we was going to eat them with. So yeah, I got the box of them. There we go. And with that, we can just snack on them as we go. If you've been here a while, you remember Dan picked these up, I think when we went to Scotland. Might have been, no, I think it was. Deforti cannelloni pistachio, but these are almond brittle shells. So these have such a thick, deep filling, and the outside being like almond and brittle, it's different to like just the normal wafer ones. We picked up 2 mini baguettes. This, as I say, will be for the bread and oils. I mean, I don't know how these ended up in there. Terry's fudge cookies, we all know who that's for. Likewise, how did these end up in here? 4 hot cross buns from the Suffolk food hall. That is Dan through and through. I love a little sweet tooth. So yeah, we're going to chill. We are going to have just a little sausage just to get us through until dinner. Might even have a cheese straw. Not too sure yet. And then I'm going to do a bit of filming. Mum's probably going to have a nap. And then I'll check in when... No, actually you won't. You'll probably just see a time lapse of dinner because I've actually got to film dinner for the weekly food shop video. So yeah, I think that's how it will go. But a very eventful and productive Good Friday so far. Oh, we had a little snack and I'm feeling tired now, and I was like, I need to get this off before I start filming because I've got a couple of haul videos to do and I never have makeup for my haul videos. So I've got my little scrub-a-dub-dub and my flannel. I don't want to use this flannel, but I'm going to have to. And then what I'm going to do is put on some of my Cetaphil. I know it's a night cream, but I have my Skin and Me for night. The reason I had it this morning was because I forgot it this morning. So yes, that is the reason for that. I've took my lashes off. We've just seen the ice cream man. Mum was like, oh, do you want one? I was like, no, I'm all good, Tom. But I think Mum might want one. She didn't want to go outside. So I was like, okay. I was like, do you want me to go get you one? She was like, no, I'm okay. I'm holding out for dinner. So as I say, it was one of the jumbo sausages from the butcher's, and we did have one of the cheese straws. Now, comparing the cheese straws to Gale's, Gale's was more like a crisp, whereas, I'll be careful with my cold sore, the Suffolk food hall is more like a bready, doughy version of it. So yes, there's a slight difference between them, but nothing disastrous. I'm going to be filming in the living room. I thought Mum would be asleep by now because we've had quite a lot of walking. Oh God, I've got that in my eyes. I've done 12,000 steps, so for Mum I'll probably say she's done maybe like 11,000 at least. She just didn't come up to the butcher's with us. So yeah, we thought we'd come back from the butcher's and she'd be well and truly knackered, but she stayed awake, so we shall see. Back to our natural. back to au naturel. I'm going to put me Cetaphil on. One pump on the top and one pump on each cheek. Dan has decided he wants to take everything out of the shed. So you'll hear the bike ticking over and everything now is out in the garden. So yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I think he's trying to sort more stuff to go to the dump, because he was going to go to the dump today, but he didn't have the confirmation. And if you turn up and you're not booked in, you get fined apparently, or you do in this area. So I'm like, okay, he didn't want to chance it. So I was like, that's fair dues. So I think now he's finding more stuff to go to the dump. And my lip has just started to break scab. Oh, that's delightful, isn't it? I want to put a little bit of my lip balm on, but I've got to be careful not to, because it's going to stretch it. And obviously I can't grip it because I've got a slippery hand. But yes, so the dinner tonight will be steak, chips. Dan will do his baby mushrooms. I might grill half a few tomatoes. And that will be, oh, you bugger. You know when a cold sauce starts to scab, and then every time you move it, it breaks, and you're just like, oh. Yeah, that is the stage we are in now. So, God, bloody hate these goddamn things. I might actually put a Comfort patch on it. I might do that. Let's just pop the little flannel there. And I'm going to get on with the tad filming, and then you'll probably see a time lapse of dinner, because as I say, that is what I'm filming for the meals that I believe will be coming up after this vlog. I think so. So yeah, I shall see you when I see you. But I'm actually going to get changed into a snuddy, and my snuddy of choice I think will be my sunshine one, because we're kind of in a sunshine moment right now. It's just still cold.
갇혀있던 미로 속에서 마주했던 건 wall after wall, yeah. 정해진 길.
So we've changed these. You would have seen these in the Poundland haul. I've changed them to the red ones, and I've brought these out because we've had them from before. I've put my little Easter bunny and a few more pics in there. And then Mum's done the washing up. And then now I'm going to start cooking dinner. We've got steak, chips, baby mushrooms that Dan will do in his famous butter. We'll have half a griddled tomato and some tender stem broccoli. Oh, and I'm going to do a peppercorn sauce. So yeah, this, as I say, you will see on a time lapse, but dinner will be served in there in moments to come.
We
I do apologise. I didn't actually round off last night. We had the dinner. Of course, this has really started to scab now. I do apologise. I don't want to pick it, but it's annoying me. We had dinner, which was lovely. You guys would have seen steak. We watched Back to Black, which Mum had wanted to watch for a while, so we popped that on. And then Mum went off to bed and we watched another 2 episodes of Sons of Anarchy. Okay, we've just finished season 2 and gone into season 3, and the first episode of season 3, I'm like, what the hell? So we didn't actually end up going to bed till about 11:45 last night, which was very freaking late for us. It's now 8:20 and I've just edited a video that's going to go up in 40 minutes. And my hay fever is being a bitch. I can hear. You awake? She's moving on down and just see her pumpkin pyjamas. I was in my Easter pyjamas last night, and then I come up here and for some reason I was really, really hot, so I quickly chucked my nightshirt back on because, yeah, I like to be free when I'm asleep. And I don't know, lately I like nightshirts at the minute and I don't know why. I don't know what's going on, but Dan just said, I'll go down and do you a cup of tea. Mum's now going down. So I'm just going to quickly finish exporting this, and then I think we're going to watch another episode of Sons. Before we get ready for the day, it seems dry, but it seems a bit windy, so I don't know. I think the plan is today just to go down to town and have a look about. I might do some baking when I'm back today, or I might do that tomorrow. I might do the baking tomorrow actually. Dan's popping out in the morning to see the Littons, so while I have a few hours spare, I might do the baking. Mum will probably just be relaxing down here. They're already arguing she's got to do a drink, I think, and Dad's like, no, sit down, I'll do it. Aye, happy Easter Saturday, guys. So, I've just had a nosebleed, and the strawberries you would have seen, we picked them up from the Suffolk food hall, and you get 6 for £4, which, yes, that is expensive, but, oh my god, these strawberries, and I'm going to drown them in my vap, because that is what I've been craving ever since my nan said that she'd had some fruit in a vap the other day, and I was like, that's what I used to have at my nanny's down here. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have half a carton of evap. No sugar, though. Filled with strawberries. And we're going to watch an episode of Sons of Anarchy because, as I say, after last night, all of the debacle and shenanigans that was going on in there. Let's not spill the evap. That can go there. I can't really rest because this morning now I've read everything else that happens in this season. So, okay, I have strawberries. There's a cup of tea sitting here. Mum is here in her. Did you find the kettle this time?
I come down with it.
Oh, done it. So we are off. I've exported the video. That is just waiting to upload. 7 minutes to go. But for now, we're all just going to chill. And I'm going to eat strawberries. Where's Sons of Anarchy? Outfit is a little bit overcast today. So I've just gone classic trousers, Doc Martens, look very snazzy. Can't find my complete, so I've had to put on just a touch of red lipstick. Well, it's my Clinique one. But yes, I don't know where.
Did you have
things
toothpicks
on?
in?
No, I only had one that I took to work, and obviously my bag at the moment. Huh? That must be a spare pack.
Don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, but I need to find where
Well, we could
the
get
ones I
some
had
more
for
in
work
there.
on. They're all right now, darling. Thank you. I've just put a little bit of lippy to cover it. Okay. I still might get a backup pair, but yes, we're going to have a walk into town, show Mum about. I want to pop into Primark. Might be popping into the brewery on the way back. And then tonight's food is very random because it's just taste testing Easter foods. So it's going to be like burgers. Talking of burgers. It's a good hot dog. We've got the buns. We've got the cheese topped buns.
Yeah, oh, custard.
You have got your gherkins, that's what he's looking for. We've got salad. You've got the necessities, alright?
Yeah.
You're not messing up my cupboards, have you?
I've opened the door. I was just looked and thought, I'll open the tablet.
Oh no, have your tablets now before we go.
No, because I've not eaten.
Oh, okay. Do you want some strawberries?
Mm.
Okay then, so yeah, off we go into town. Probably just be fine footage. We've got soup on the go, a Sainsbury's carrot and honey roast parsnip soup, and then we've got some lamb burgers from the butcher's, pork burgers from the butcher's, and pretty much more sweet stuff than savoury. But that's fine. You do see much of, I don't think I vlogged much when I was at, because we went into town, had a look around, went into Primark, and then we went into Papa Panda. We gave that a go, which is an all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet. And honestly, very, very nice. You liked it, didn't you, Mum?
Mm.
It was really, really nice, and that was mine and Dan's first time there. So we was like, right, pie mash or Chinese buffet. Mum was like, oh, I'd like to try this. So we was like, okay, we'll go there. We'll do pie mash when she's next down. But yeah, it was lovely. And this is where, like, I noticed the price difference from, say, Dan Mum's to up here, because for a bank holiday and it being a weekend, it was $13.50 per person.
Yeah.
Which down home you'd easily be paying on a bank holiday and being a Saturday, 18-20 quid.
Yeah.
And it was all fresh. It wasn't uncovered. It was covered up. It was like being restocked, and you're not getting there and it's all like dried and that, you know. So we really liked it. I had a Dirty Panda cocktail. Mum had a pint of Strongbow dark fruit, and Dan had a pint of Carlsberg actually. And then on the way back, we popped into the local brewery because they actually had the beer festival on. And what did you have? You had tropical cider from Lily's.
Yeah.
Dan had a coffee milk stout, and I had a Ipswich cider, but it was IPSYCH, Ipswich. Yeah, it didn't have the I, it had a Y, and that was very, very nice. And then we had a little walk through the marina, come back, sat down, put Sons of Anarchy, and before you know it, 4 episodes later, we're sitting here and I'm like, Mum, it's time we need to eat. And she was like, what's the time? And when I told them the time, it was like, oh, okay. So yes, I'm just cooking this. So again, you'll probably just see little clips in that because we are doing a little bit of a taste test. And yeah, tomorrow is going to be like all systems a go. I think I'm going to be up. Dan's off to see the little ones, so me and Mum will probably pot around for a bit. I think we're going to do a bit of filming, and then it will all be prepped for dinner. The first Easter dinner in the house with the hugest leg of lamb. Yeah, it's all going to be hands on deck. It's going to be like Christmas again.
Are you going to cut the beef in half and cook a little bit there, or have that for another day?
I don't know. I'll see what Dan
yeah.
fancies. We might have lamb and beef, or we might just have lamb.
Yeah.
We've got stuff in. I've got stuff for Yorkshires.
You can have that because it's a big lamb, cut it in half and have it for 2 dinners, can't you?
Mm. Main thing is having my Yorkshires. I might actually even do my Yorkshire batter tonight so that it has plenty of time to sit and settle. So yes, and my lip is in the scabbing phase, but it's the scabbing phase to which, you know, when you move your lip, it breaks. So that's great. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a food time lapse now. Okay, your socks are on the sofa.
To when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you because now I see we were meant to be. Where are you now? Heard you live far away, but just
Morning, my lovelies. Happy Easter Sunday. From a very grey and overcast Ipswich. It's not nice. It is definitely... It looks like it could rain today, which I'm hoping not. Let's not hope for rain. But the Easter Bunny has been... Mum is actually still asleep. It's the one day where she needs to be up. And... the Easter Bunny has been... almost 8 o'clock. Let's go down to see the Easter Bunny. I'm all in pink today, guys. I've even got me pink. Who remembers these? The little Ugg flip-flop slippers that I got. Ooh. Look, let me put the light on. Everyone has their Easter bits. Of course, we know that mine is right at the back there. Of course, the Easter Bunny bought me a Bailey's one. We have Dan's, Mama G's. She's even got her little Elton John glasses, guys. I found these in Waitrose when we were shopping, and I think that was like £2. And I thought, you know what? They're a nice little gimmicky thing to put away for every year. And then we've got some little hotel chocolate bits because we did go into town yesterday, and Mum was like, "Oh, I'm fancying some chocolate." So she had that, and she picked us 2 each. And then that was what me and Dan got Mum. Dada got Mum an egg there. And then these are eggs from Dada and Mum's friends. And then we've just got these little eggs here. So, yes, I need to wake her up because let's get a little bit of light in here. As I say, it's not really the greatest of mornings, but it's okay. I feel like she might want a nice hot drink. So I think actually, because we filmed the taste testing Easter foods last night, but we didn't actually get around to doing the desserts because we was actually quite stuffed from dinner, to be honest. So I think we might, but I was going to do the mukbang and I was going to get a McDonald's breakfast. Do you think on Easter you can have some hot cross buns and a McDonald's breakfast? I think why not? I actually just need to write out Mum's card as well quickly. Her Happy Easter card. And then hopefully she'll be up and we can start eating, enjoying Easter. And then it's all systems go today, guys, for the lamb, the potatoes, the roasties, everything. It's going to be a good day.
tell me where and I'll come see ya. 'Cause I'm afraid that I'll end up here alone. Hope you'll understand how much I need ya. Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, 'cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. 'Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste. I'm trying to come back to you because now I see we were meant to be.
Asleep. We've just done a bit of filming and I was like, oh, let me quickly edit it. I'm feeling a bit peckish, Mum was like, I'm just going to turn the washing around. I was like, okay, dogs. Popped upstairs, put my laptop on charge, edited, and then I just KO'd. And I was like, damn it, I need to bake my simnel cake later. I didn't realise it takes 2 hours to bake, so I'm like, oh, damn it. So that's not a problem. What I am going to do, I'm having some strawberries with the rest of me of that, and I'm going to put on Demi Donnelly's video because she's done the first video seeing her new boobies because she's had a boob reduction, and I've been following her little surgery video. But oh god, guys, why is anyone else like me? Like, people say it's so warm outside, the sun's out, it's lovely, and I'm actually frozen. Like, I'm cold. So please let me know if I'm the only one, or if anyone else is like me and is just always constantly cold. I'm going to pour the rest of me a vap out, sit down with Mum, watch Demi's. Oh god. There we go. Watch the rest of Demi's vlog. Dan will probably be on his way back later, so I will probably start sorting out the lamb, and then the cake, if it takes 2 hours to do, I'll do that, and then that can go in the second oven, and then I'll have my cake still. But yeah, a very eventful morning, to which I've been sleepy.
Take me back to when we were kids and didn't care if we were acting stupid, cause all we had was us. If I close my eyes and think about us, I can see the person I know I should be. Cause honestly, I don't have no time to waste, I'm trying to.
Right, it is all systems a go, and I still don't want to get dressed. I can't lie, my lovelies. Easter is like Christmas, a chill day. So I've got everything out because I actually do need to start doing some dinner, and I forgot it's not just a roast dinner, we've got the starter as well. I also didn't realise that simnel cake takes 2 hours to make. Yeah, so I need to look into that, and I'm going to do the cake after. Me and Mum have done a little bit of filming this morning. We've been watching some videos. She's watching her Mother's Day vlog at the moment because obviously I film bits and bobs, but Mum never gets to see the final result because Mum doesn't have a smart TV or anything like that, so she catches up on all of the vlogs when she's here. So I was like, you know what, while you're preoccupied, I will actually start dinner. So what is on the menu for today? Starters, 2 coquille St. Jacques. Well, there'll be a spare one, and as you can see, these normally what we have at Christmas. They're queen scallops in a creamy white wine sauce, hand piped with a buttery mash and sprinkled with a cheese and parsley crumb. Now, I was going to do a little bit of salad with that, but salad, that's Mum laughing away. I've got Dan out there cleaning his bike. Mum's laughing herself out there. Is she okay? She's in hysterics, bless her, at herself. But I think what we're going to do is we're just going to have the top, and then we've got a couple of baguettes that we picked up from Suffolk Food Hall, along with some cheeses. You okay, darling?
Oh, good, gorgeous.
You need me to plug that in there?
Would you mind? I'm just going to.
So yeah, it's all systems a go at the moment. She's chuckling away to herself in there. And this needs to get plugged in. Done.
Thank you, gorgeous.
And then we'll have a cheese board with some cheeses that we picked up from the food hall, and kind of just random stuff that, I don't know, it reached out to me. So there was one called Pickle Power. That's not a bit of me. That will be Mum and Dan's cheese to try. I then picked up Pesto Gouda. I liked this because it was green, so that was the reasoning for that one. And then I picked up Wild Garlic Cornish Yarg. Don't quite know what yarg is, but That was a fabulous one we picked up as well. Green Thunder. Now this one is a garlic and herb cheese from the same brand as the Pickle Power. And then the last one was Northumberland Smoked. And the Northumberland Smoked was actually the most expensive out of all of them. So we will see if it's worth it. It was the most expensive, but lesser in weight. So, okay, Northumberland, you must be doing something right. On to the main course. I need to make the Yorkshires, get the batter, chuck that in the fridge, let it sit. We have a huge leg of lamb, which I'm excited for. I am excited for. We're not having the beef as well. Dan said just do the lamb, it will be fine. So I'm like, okay, we're just having lamb today. And then for veg, I have got a lovely big cauliflower. I literally just done this when we was down at the Waitrose, and I was like, you know what, I can't be bothered to be faffing around going, we'll just get it there. And actually, I still don't think the prices are too bad. On terms as well, we got baby carrots and baby parsnips, which, are you okay?
Bring that in.
What?
Washing.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Is it all dry?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. I'll bring it. Yeah, no worries. And then I also picked up some sage and onion stuffing. I said to Dan, I was like, do you want some? He was like, yes, please. So we've got some stuffing. We've got the potatoes. So roast potatoes, Yorkshires, leg of lamb. I was going to do cauliflower cheese, but this actually looks a really nice cauliflower. I don't want to waste it. So I think we might only use half of that because the florets on that are huge. We'll use all of the parsnips, all of the carrots, and then with the lamb, I've got salt, pepper, parsley, butter, and I'm going to do some scores and pop in some garlic cloves. These you can pick up from Lidl, and they're in a herb and garlic oil. And then for dessert, we probably will be trying the Simnel cake, but we saw this and was like, It is a Morello cherry and almond tart. So we have that with Madagascar vanilla custard. So yes, I'm very excited about that. Oven is heating up. So I think what I'll do, let the oven heat up, put the lamb in there, and then I should be able to put the coquille St. Jacques. Yes, or I might have to use the other oven. I feel like I'm going to have to use the other oven as well for the cake. So it might actually just be putting it both on. You alright, darling? Yeah. She's laughing away to herself.
No.
What's she doing? Oh, she's getting upset watching herself open a Mother's Day present.
I think she actually is.
She gets upset at herself. How can you do that?
It's a realisation of just how old you're getting.
No.
What? I don't know.
She's gone from laughing, like literally howling in there, to now sitting there with tears in her eyes.
I don't know.
It's probably a remembrance.
Yeah.
A remembrance. Anyway, Mum's having her feels. She's in her moment. I am going to do my Yorkshire batter, whack that in the fridge, and then I'm going to tackle the leg of lamb. And then you will probably see coquille St. Jacques. I'm going to say starters in about an hour for the starter. And then you'll probably have like maybe an hour-ish gap between starter and main.
Oh, as long as I can come back in and go back out, that's fine.
He's more worried about his bike.
I want to get it clean.
Okay. An hour T-minus for the starter.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Let's get some Easter dinner cooking on the road. And also try and film a baking video that we didn't realise takes 2 blooming hours. Great. She's back to laughing now in there. I've just... Can you hear her? She's having a bit of a coughing fit in there now. But yes, she's back to her usual self now. So, I think get these done. Oh, Dan's cleaning the bike. I'm just going to pop that there and then I'll pop them in the bin. Let me know down below what your Easter menu was. Did you just have a roast? Did you do a 3-course like Christmas? Did you go out? He's cleaning, sorry guys. He's got his cycle bike out, he's got his motorbike out. It's all systems a go. But before you know it, tomorrow it'll all be over and done with, and we'll be getting ready tomorrow night to go back to work. And that time goes so blooming quick. Where does that time go? Let me know what, as I say, not just for your dinner did you go out, or what have you actually been up to for Easter. But I'm making this batter. I don't think I'm going to put anything in the... Oh, I might just put a little bit of parsley. But I won't be putting like mustard or anything in, because I don't want to take away from the flavour of the lamb and everything, you know. So I'll put a little bit of parsley in that. But yeah, T-minus 1 hour. Get the starter in. Try to... I think I'll try and weigh out the stuff for... Oh, Jesus Christ, I got a little bit too happy there. Try and weigh the stuff out for the cake. And then after I've had the starter, I will... I think when I take the starter out, I'll put the oil in for the Yorkshires. And then when I put the batter in for the Yorkshires and the potatoes and everything like that, parsnips, I feel like the carrots, am I going to boil them or do them honey roast? I might do boiled carrots with the cauliflower and do honey roast parsnips, and then the cake can go in separate. So right, that is batter mix done. This can go in the fridge. Quickly clean up that, and then time to sort the bad boy of the lamb out. Aye, aye, aye. Woo.
A new place, a new home, for a while, let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. A new man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive.
What I'm dealing with.
I was going today with my son-in-law, in conversation with my friends and people I know. I don't
You're gonna laugh there.
I say my son-in-law, we get on all right, and I said to Shane the other day, if I was to say something...
I'm so irrelevant because I'm just sitting there stuffing my face.
Would Dan say to me...
That's all of Mum's stuff to take home, guys.
Say to Shannon, your mum's out for you.
Right, food is served. We've had to pause Mum from watching herself because she's been on a countdown and watching. I thought, well, she must be alright because I've not heard anything. All I could hear was the laughing, and then I hear, I'm going to pee my pants. I'm like, oh, she's laughing way too much then. So, starters. We have coquille Saint-Jacques, which is scallops in a white wine sauce with buttery mash and cheese. Little baguette from the Suffolk Food Hall with garlic oil that we got. And then the cheeses, we have the Northumberland Smoked, the Pickle Power, I think that would be Mum and Dad, the Pesto Gouda, the Wild Cornish Yarg, and the Thunder, Green Thunder. Oh. See, I remembered all that. And I've even used my first cheddar cheese ball that me and Mum got from the Ideal Home Show many, many moons ago.
Oh, was that the one that you pushed that in?
It slides round, so I thought, oh, we might as well.
But do you... Oh, it goes round.
Might as well use it. So we're going to tuck in, stuff our face, and then it's all chaos in the kitchen for the main course.
You got the spindle cake in?
Not yet.
As I reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out to the sky, I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. 'cause I found my way. It all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
Right, so parsnips, potatoes all cut up. I'm just going to drizzle them with a little bit of oil, and then I will put the honey and mustard on the parsnips when they're almost done. But yeah, I've got to put these in the other oven because I'll pop the Yorkshires in a moment. I'm going to take the lamb out and put the lamb, take the tin foil off and start letting the lamb cook and brown up a bit. So it's all pedal to the metal. It all went down a success for the starter. They can go in there. And then now, let's have a look. Let's just make a little bit of room and then get the lamb out.
'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way. Find my way, my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way. Find my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way, I found my way.
Hold on, wait for the morning, till the sun comes over the hills. Make your call loud and clear. I will listen patiently. How are you to know?
Dinner is served. There's still actually a lot of lamb left. So on the weekly food shop, I was going to do a turkey curry, but we've got cauliflower left and we've got lamb left. So I'm actually going to turn that, scrap the turkey curry. I'll keep the turkey for another day. I'm going to use up the lamb and do a lamb cauliflower curry. Use that up because otherwise it would just go to waste. That was actually a really nice big leg of lamb. Everyone's tucking in. I've got the stuffing going. The Yorkshires, still like mini mountains, but I think we're going to put on Sons of Anarchy as we're watching this, so you won't hear me any waffle anymore. And you may get a garlic clove in your lamb. If you do, you're lucky because I roasted it with whole garlic cloves.
Beautiful.
So if you get it, you're going to have a garlic clove within your lamb. But yeah, let us know what you had for your dinner. But for now, we're going to stuff our face.
How are you to know? It's all the things you do, and all the things I don't. Close your eyes.
had too many
Oh,
wines
no,
today.
Oh yeah, I've had 3 cans of Sprite, Shannon. My God, I've had no brandy today.
Well done.
She's changed brandy for was it white
7
rum?
Up.
7 Up. White rum, I think that was.
Yeah, you had white rum in your Sprite.
Oh, only one, Shannon. Only one. I've been here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and I've had one white rum today
Brandy.
and 3 cans of Sprite. Apart from a bottle of brandy in the eye.
Hey. What did you think of your Morello cherry and apple
Lovely, lovely.
coconut? Now you're going to have more cake. You're going to have simnel cake.
Simple, yeah.
Well, this is how our Easter Sunday nights turned out, guys. You got Elton John.
Hey, dude.
Oh,
look, good something that's close up, didn't it? Oh, you're a handsome woman, Mumma G.
you remind me a bit of Michael Whitehall like that. Jack Whitehall.
Michael.
Michael Whitehall.
Do I look like you, Michael? Give me a call.
Insta. As you can see, everyone's a bit high off of food at the moment and in food comas. We have had a lovely 3-course dinner with
Yummy.
the Morello cherry and almond pie. And then now Mum and Dad are also having a slice of simnel cake. You guys would have seen that.
Have you not got none?
I'll have a little bit in a minute.
Not sure
I'm plum tuckered.
I'm going to do a
I'm
tribute.
eating this for purely you. I'm
Yeah.
force feeding myself this.
Oh, don't force feed yourself, darling.
And I'm going to do the Elton John tribute act in a minute.
Get the piano out.
Crocodile rock!
Don't, I've still got my little keyboard at home. She'll be on there. She'll get home tomorrow and just start banging on the keys with her
I'll put
glasses.
my glasses on. I'll have the windows wide open.
Oh, next door.
I
love
think
that,
she's
isn't it?
lost it.
Rocket Man!
I think she's had some wacky Easter eggs or so.
Yeah. So,
Chocolate from Amsterdam.
Yeah, so I've been away.
Oh, if we go to Amsterdam, we've got to bring Mum back some mooncake.
I'm not bringing that back. What's the matter with you? Bringing it
Can
back
you-
into the country. Think of it. Bringing drugs back into the country.
Well,
But
just
it's
say, just say,
It's cake. Drugs, darling.
just say it's
Oh.
for your geriatric mother when
What?
you get to the
Could you bring
customs.
CBD in then?
No.
Oh, well, we'll just go down to the town because you can get CBD gummies. I'll make you a CBD trifle or something.
That's therefore it. Right? Is it
I'm on a whole debate, you know, guys.
Oh, what is it? Like medical purposes?
CBD, isn't it?
Yeah. So that is allowed because it's under medical.
Yeah, but it's no difference to normal stuff.
But is
Is
that
it?
that you can
Yeah.
drop
Ah.
a couple of pipettes in your tea, in there?
Yeah,
And it helps
that's
with
it.
your arthritis.
That's it. But that's for medical terms.
Yeah.
Where that's how they get that in.
Oh,
You sitting there going, "I'll have the ganja, please."
What, a mooncake?
You can't just sit there and bring that back, darling.
but you can
Oh,
sit
it's
out
fine.
there and smoke it, can't you?
Out there you can.
Might mean we'll have to get Mum a passport and take her to Amsterdam.
No, that would be entertaining.
Are you ready to take Mum to Amsterdam?
It would be me and you looking at the sights and should be sitting on the in one
Red
of
light
the
area.
Falling
red
off
light area.
She'll be falling off the bunk beds again if she gets the
I'll
wacky
find you a
backy.
calf and just leave you there with some shrooms.
Give her the waffles that go on top of a coffee,
Mm-hmm.
the caramel waffles. Leave her with a bit of cake. She'll be absolutely fine.
Yeah.
So
I
where Jack Whitehall done his travels with his dad, we could travel with Mum.
Could
Yeah.
you imagine? We'd be sitting there, we'd be off doing our thing, she'd be dribbling and all that. And we're going, "Oh, the pretty colours, pretty colours." Do you remember them things that you used to look for? And as you
Kaleidoscope.
turn, and
Yeah.
they've done all the things. That's exactly what you'd be seeing.
She'd be like Prospect in the mud tub.
Either that or
Tiggs
Tiggs,
crying
yeah.
with the.
I like Tiggs. I like him.
sitting there with the dolls.
But if I met that man in the King's Road with the bald head when the thing, I was hello.
Yeah, guys, Mum's her favourite Sons of Anarchy character is Juice.
But Charlie Hunnam, if I see you out, mate, I've got the glasses on. Hello, Charlie. I want a picture.
She wants a picture. I don't think Charlie Hunnam's in the UK at the moment.
Why not?
He's
He's
Ed
abroad,
Gein, isn't he?
Oh, I forgot about that.
What's that? What's that?
He's doing a series, a new monster series on Netflix, and it's about Ed Gein.
A what?
Ed Gein, the serial killer who excavated dead women's bodies, and then he would
Took
like
the skin
skin them and like wear their faces. Texas Chainsaw Massacre was based on Ed Gein.
Whilst if I went, he'd have enough on here to eat for a month, wouldn't he?
Oh no, he didn't eat them.
No.
Oh.
He used the skin as like clothes,
Yeah.
and he'd make
I might
like
have enough
chandeliers.
three-piece suit.
What's it? You know, like the netting for the light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He'd make that type
That'd
of
be
stuff.
like
Oh, leg
intestines.
drugs and that.
Yeah, out of
Oh.
human skin.
Bit of a sicko, isn't it?
But he's the only one of his kind.
Yeah.
Well, that
Is
we
it
know
like
of.
Hannibal
Yeah.
Lecter?
No, Hannibal
No.
Lecter skinned them, well, cut them and eat them, didn't he?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think on the serial killer they said Ed Gein was a cannibal. It was
No,
just
he skinned them and he
and
had...
it was because he had mummy issues.
Yeah, they've all got the fucking mummy issues, didn't they?
Mummy?
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Not mummification, mummy.
No, yeah.
But his
mummy.
mum died, weren't it? And
Yeah.
he
Oh,
just
right.
couldn't let go.
Oh.
So that's what Texas Chainsaw Massacre's based on.
Oh.
Have you ever
I
seen
didn't
that?
know that bit though.
I
The
feel like
Texas
we need
Chainsaw.
to. I feel we need to have Halloween at the house here this year, me, you, and Mum, and have like a movie horror
I can't
marathon.
be dealing with it. I can't because I could just. I know what's going to happen. We'll be sitting
Mum's
there.
not squeamish.
No, but it'd be. Oh my god! And that sets me off worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jane, I'm the one who's got the dodgy ticket, mate. Not you.
Exactly, but you go and do all like that. That sent me, and I'm sitting there kicking out.
I'll just sit with
These
a bit
two
of tape over me mouth.
at the- These two were at the one of the IRA scenes with him Sons of Anarchy. cutting his tummy and shooting. And I'm just sitting there like I was
did
like
that thing
happy.
with the meat cleaver in his head because I thought, well, there's better use for a meat cleaver, isn't it?
Oh my god!
Rather
right,
than putting
yeah.
it in someone's head.
But they're like all wincing, and I'm just like, I was like happy. If you've seen the clip, Happy's like engrossing it. That's
See,
me.
I was going to say because that makes it sound like that you're sitting there like, oh yeah, happy. No, there's
No,
a
the
there's a
guy
character
Happy.
called Happy.
But I was like engrossed. Like that stuff don't squeamish me. I wanted to do embalming, so that stuff doesn't bother me.
Well, you'll be able to, when I depart, you can nip me open and see what's going
Should I
on.
do a
Oh,
post-mortem on you?
Yeah, yeah. That'd be my last will and testament.
That I do a post-mortem on you. That's cool.
I say I don't care.
Dan's
I'm
looking at
going
me
to
so
leave.
weird. Yeah.
I'm going to leave my house and my millions to my daughter. But the first thing, she needs to zip me undone and just see what's going on in there.
Would you donate your body to medical science?
What, like this?
Well, people could use it. You could be the next specimen on the embalming tour.
Oh, mine, I wouldn't know what's going on, would I?
Imagine her pulling it back and it was Mum there.
That'd be an honour, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't like that.
That'd be an honour for you, wouldn't it? When they say you're doing so, I'm embalming my mother.
No, could you imagine
I think that would
going
be cool.
to do one of them post-mortem lives? They do that, and it's somebody you know. You'd sit there and you'd be horrific.
Oh, she'd be all right with me because she'd probably
No.
keep
I tell
snoring.
people
I
not to do
I wouldn't be all right.
photos. I'll be like, get your
Exactly.
Balls away from your mother.
You'd flip your shit. You'd flip your
Or
shit.
you could say, look, 50 quid a shot, it's me mother there.
Oh.
cash
Fuck
in
that.
on
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
So it is, I think it's what?
Hang on. Let me
Half 8? No, it's gone half 8.
It's just
So
so
there's stuff
early,
in
isn't
my
it?
face.
9 o'clock.
I don't think, guys, we've got enough time for one more.
Shut up! Yes, we have.
These are obsessed. Okay, we're going to have another episode of Sons of Anarchy.
Sometimes I'm a bed by 10:30 because I need to be out like a light by 11.
We'll put you out by light. I'll get you another brandy.
No, I don't know.
Should be out like that. Well, I think this one round out Easter Sunday, and we will see you in the morning because we're off to Fobbing Farm Shop for breakfast, and also to pop in the farm shop. We've got the list. We've got to get everything there and then I think I'm popping into Primark at Lakeside. Mum will be popping off home. Me and Dan will be back. Dan has got a tip run, and I think I will be chilling and just trying to tidy a little bit up here because Easter's kind of got a bit manic, and we've got everyone's got their Easter eggs they've got to take back. You've still not opened your Easter card, Mum. You've got to take that home with you.
Oh, then, okay.
Over and out. See you tomorrow.
Peace.
The next morning, we're all done. Mum is ready. We are off to now Fobbing Farm Shop for a nice little breakfast. And then you'll probably just see a little bit of phone footage, but I think we'll probably be rounding it out on the phone footage. Mum has her bags. She can bring her eggs when I'm next down. But yes, I said to Dan, I said, what did you think of Easter? He said, a lot of food. I was like, that's how we do it. We do it. I've just had a little bit of lamb just to like get me through the morning. Yeah, I've covered it back up.
Yeah.
But yes, how's your Easter been, Mother?
Fantastic.
Cool. You've seen a little bit of town. You've seen our beach.
I like my videos. So
if Mum had YouTube on her telly, she would probably just sit and watch herself all day because she doesn't see the vlogs.
No, it was good here having a laugh.
Well, she'll be back very soon for my birthday.
Slimmer, hopefully. Slimmer.
Right, phone footage, Fobbing Farm Shop, have a little pop to Tesco, and then I think this is about Easter pretty much wrapped up before we have a good breakfast. Guys, we are back.
Huh?
We are back.
Oh, sorry.
I'm talking to you.
there's me going, oh, yeah.
We are back. We popped to Lakeside, had a little look in Primark. Can't lie, it was everyone said, oh, Primark's banging at the minute, and oh, it's pouring down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Miserable.
And it didn't really have a lot. I took my eyelashes off on the way back, and I picked the scab on my lip, and it profusely bled in the car, so that was fantastic. Yeah. But we're back now. We've literally actually just set up the fire stick with a projector in the bedroom. So we don't have a TV there, but we've managed to work it with either the blinds, the wardrobe, or I think it would just be with the curtains down, so that if we do want to have a duvet day, we now can have it on a projector screen. It's actually not a bad... It's not a bad little picture, is it?
No.
It's quite good. So, yeah, I thought I would round it out because I'm actually just editing this as we speak, and I haven't done my outro as always. So, my lovelies, I do apologise for that. It has been a long weekend. I thought that it would be a relaxing one. It kind of has, but it's been exploring with Mum. We popped down and dropped our diaries bits from the farm shop, because you would have seen we went to Fobbing Farm Shop. The food there, actually, very, very nice breakfast. And then, yeah, as I say, I'm going to edit this. We're going to go up a bit of Sons of Anarchy, and then I think it'll be hitting the sack for the gym tomorrow. Back to the grind, back to work. And then I think we've only got next week is a 5-day week, and then the week after that is another 4-day week, because we've got May Day, early May bank holiday. Dan's excited about that. So yes, my lovelies, if you did enjoy the video, you know what to do. Hit that thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I say leave us a comment. What did you get up to over Easter? What did you have for your Easter dinner? Let us know all the details down below. But take care, stay safe as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.